In this video, we are going to find the resonant peak, resonant frequency, bandwidth by using Nichols chart. Actually, the given problem is a unity feedback system has open loop transfer function g of s equal to 20 divided by s into s plus 2 into s plus 5. Using Nichols chart, determine the closed loop frequency response and estimate resonant peak, resonant frequency and bandwidth. The solution g of s equal to 20 divided by s into s plus 2 into s plus 5. So this is the given system transfer function. It means given open loop system transfer function. From this we are going to find the closed loop frequency response and also peak resonant frequency and bandwidth. So from this what we are going to do? So we are going to convert this into Bode form. So first step is we have to convert into Bode form. So Bode form in the sense it should be in the denominator pole should be 1 plus s, 1 plus term. So therefore 20 divided by s into, so now we are going to take 2 outside. So therefore s by 2 plus 1. Then from this we are going to take 5 outside. Therefore s by 5 plus 1. So now 20 divided by s 2 into 5 10, 10 s into 1 plus 1 by 2 0.5, 0.5 s into here 1 plus 1 by 5 0.2, 0.2 s. So now from this 20 divided by 10 10. So therefore 10 divided by s into 1 plus 0.5 s into 1 plus 0.2 s. So this is the Bode form. So now we have to replace or put s equal to j omega. So therefore g of j omega equal to 10 divided by j omega into 1 plus 0.5 j omega into 1 plus 0.2 j omega. So after that what we have to do? So we have to find the magnitude and angle actually. So now, so magnitude for this is magnitude and angle equal to, for omega we know square root of omega square, therefore omega its angle is 90 degree. So if it is s term or j omega alone means 90, j omega square means 180, cube means 270. So likewise we have to do. So here magnitude is square root of 1 square 1 plus 0.5 omega square, 0.5 omega square. So this is the magnitude. Then angle equal to, for second term angle equal to tan inverse of imaginary part 0.5 divided by real part 1. Then third term magnitude equal to square root of 1 square plus 0.2 omega the whole square, angle tan inverse of imaginary 0.2 omega divided by here 0.5 omega, 0.2 omega divided by 1. So this is the converting g of j omega equation into magnitude and phase angle. So now I am going to separate magnitude and angle. So now magnitude 2 divided by, so from the above equation, so if we separate magnitude alone, omega into square root of 1 plus 0.5 into 0.5, 0.25 omega square into 1 plus 0.2 the whole square equal to 0.04 omega square. So angle, if we take all the denominator angle into numerator, it will become plus 90, it will become minus 90. Then plus tan inverse of 0.5 omega will become minus tan inverse of 0.5 omega. Then minus tan inverse of 0.04 omega. Sorry, tan inverse of 0.2 omega. So this is the magnitude, this is angle. So now, so we have to write this magnitude in terms of decibel. In decibel. Therefore, to convert this into decibel, so we have to multiply 20 log with this term. So 20 log 2 divided by omega into square root of 1 plus 0.25 omega square, square root of 1 plus 0.04 omega square. So now phase angle g of j omega equal to minus 90 degree minus tan inverse of 0.5 omega minus tan inverse of 0.2 omega. So now we have to draw a table that should contain omega in terms of radian per second, magnitude in decibel, phase angle in degree. So we are going to calculate the magnitude and phase angle for various value of omega. So now we are going to select a omega that should give, we have to select a omega value that should give magnitude from 40 decibel to minus 14 decibel. Phase angle, it should give from 0 degree to minus 180 degree. Otherwise it has to cross minus 180 degree also. Accordingly, we have to select the omega value. So from the equation, so we can say omega values from these two corner frequencies of 0.2, 0.5. So we can select 0.2 as one value, 0.5 as another value. So 0.2, first we can select 0.2, then 0.5. Next we can select 1. Similarly 2, 0.2, 0.5, 1, 2, 3. Then one more value we can select 4. So likewise we can select. So for corresponding value we have to find the g of magnitude in decibel and also phase angle. For omega equal to 0.2, if we substitute here we will get for this 20. For 0.5 we will get 12. For 1 we will get 5. For 2 we will get minus 4. For 3 we will get minus 10. For 4 we will get minus 15. Corresponding angle, if we substitute omega here, omega equal to 0.2, we will get phase angle equal to minus 98 degree. Similarly, for omega equal to 0.5, we will get minus 110 degree. Similarly, for omega equal to 1, we will get minus 128 degree. Similarly, omega equal to 2, we will get minus 157 degree. For omega equal to 3, we will get minus 177 degree. Then for omega equal to 4, minus 192 degree. Actually, initially I have considered up to 3. Suppose if I stop up to 3, maximum angle we obtained is minus 170 degree. But so while we select the omega value, the magnetic phase angle should come across 180 degree. It means it has to cross 180 degree. We see it is minus 177 degree. Suppose if we select omega equal to 4, it will cross minus 180 degree. So therefore we can stop up to 4. It means we can, omega equal to 4 is enough to plot the graph. So next what we have to do, so by using this value, so we have to draw the Bodier plot. So this is phase angle, this is magnitude, this is phase angle. Therefore, so we have to plot these two values into the Bodier plot for various value of omega. So we know this is the Bode plot. So from this plot we know, so we see this is 0.01, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. So likewise, so we can say, so this is 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, 0.04, 0.5, 0.6. Then this is 0.1. Similarly, this is 1. It means this is 0.2, this is 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, there is a BC. This is a dark line. If it is 1 means next dark line is 10. Next dark line is 100. So likewise it will continue. So in between small lines. So this is 1, this is 2. In between we can say 1.1, 1.2. So likewise we have taken the omega in the x-axis. Then y-axis. So here there are two y-axis. So first in the first y-axis we have taken the magnitude. So one division we can say 1 unit equal to 5 decibel. Angle one division equal to, or 1 unit equal to, we need in the next axis, next y-axis 10 degree. Therefore, so from this, for omega equal to 0.2, magnitude equal to 20, angle equal to minus 98 degree. So omega equal to 0.2. So this is the 0.2. For 0.2 angle is minus 98. So which is minus 98? This is 100. So therefore this is 90, this is 100. So it is 98. So 98 corresponding 0.2. So this is the first point for phase plot. Then next for magnitude plot, magnitude equal to 20. So now this is the 20 for omega equal to, sorry, so this is the 0.2. So this is the first point, then magnitude equal to 20. The next point, so next point omega equal to 0.5, then magnitude 12, angle is minus 19. So omega equal to this is 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. So this is the 0.5. So we can say this is the 0.5. The corresponding phase angle minus 110. This is the minus 110. Then magnitude equal to 12. So this is 15. This is 20. So 12 means this is 10. So this point will be the 12. Then next. So we have to take the third point. Omega equal to 1. Magnitude is 5. Angle is minus 120 degree. 128 degree. So omega equal to 1. Omega equal to 1. Angle is minus 128 degree. So this is 120. This is 130. So minus 128 is, so this is the minus 128. Then for magnitude plot, magnitude equal to 5. So this is the 5. The next, because this is the 5, then corresponding omega equal to 1. Then next omega equal to 2. So this is the omega equal to 2. The corresponding angle, we see corresponding angle equal to minus 157. Here minus 4. So omega equal to 2. So this is the omega equal to 2. The angle equal to minus 157. So this is 160 minus 150. So so we can say 2 minus 157 is, so this point will be the minus 157. Then magnitude is minus 4. So here minus 5. So minus 4 is, this is the minus 4. Then similarly, next point omega equal to 3. So this is omega equal to 3. Angle is minus 177. Magnitude is 10. So omega equal to 3. So this is the omega equal to 3. Then corresponding angle equal to minus 177. So minus 177 is, this may be the minus 177. Then magnitude is minus 10. So this is the minus 10. Then next, omega equal to 4. Then we see omega equal to 4. Angle is minus 192. Magnitude is 15. So omega equal to 4. This is the omega equal to 4. Angle is minus 192. This is omega magnitude minus 192. Magnitude is 15. So this is 15. Now we can draw the phase plot and magnitude plot. So to draw the phase plot, simply we have to connect. So we have to connect the points. For magnitude plot, we have to connect the points. Then this is the magnitude plot. Then phase plot. So this is the phase plot. So next what we have to do, actually to convert this into, to draw the Nicholas chart, from the Bodier plot. So we have to take the magnitude 4, 4. For example, so we have to take, like we see this is the 4, then 8, then 12, 60, 20. So this is 20, 16, 12, 8, then 0, minus 4, minus 8, minus 12, minus 16, minus 20. So likewise, so corresponding value. So we have to take this as magnitude. Then, so we have to mark the corresponding. So for this magnitude, we have to find the corresponding omega and also phase angle. For example, for 20, so what is the omega value? Omega value equal to 0.2. Then next for 16 magnitude, then omega value equal to, from the magnitude plot, so this is the 16, omega equal to 0.31. Next for 12, so next for 12, its omega equal to 0.5. Its omega equal to 0.5. Next for 8, so this is the 8, so this point is the 8, then corresponding omega value equal to, so corresponding omega value if we mark and draw, so now it's omega equal to 0.74. Then for next for 4, its corresponding omega equal to 1.05. Next for minus 4. Next for 0, so for 0 omega equal to 1.5. Next for minus 4, from the magnitude plot, so this is the minus 4, then corresponding value is 2, so this is the 2, corresponding omega equal to 2. Then for minus 8, so this is minus 8, and corresponding, this is the minus 8 point, corresponding omega equal to 2.6. Then similarly for minus 12, it means, so we have to take magnitude in the gap of 4. For example, if it is 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, then in the negative side also minus 4, minus 8, minus 12, minus 16, minus 20. So for these, for various value of this magnitude, so we have to find the corresponding omega value from this plot. So similarly for this omega, we have to find the phase angle, so we have to table it. That is the next table. So we have taken the values from the Bodier plot in the gap of 4, 4, 20, 16, 12, 8, 4, 0, minus 4, minus 8, minus 12 or 11.5. So likewise we have taken. Then from this board plot, the corresponding, from the magnitude plot, we have marked the corresponding omega value. So from the magnitude plot, we have marked the corresponding omega value. That omega value I am going to write here. For 20.2, for 16.31, for 12.5, for 8.74, for 4 1.05, for 0 1.5, for minus 8, sorry, for minus 4 2.0, for minus 8 2.6, for minus 11.5 3.2. So from the same graph, just now we found the various value of omega for magnitude which are in the gap of 4, 4. So for various value of omega, we have to find the phase angle from the same graph. For example, for 0.2, this from the phase plot, what is the angle? Next for 0.31, then 0.5, 0.74, 0.05, 1.52 per. Next for 2.6, so 3.2. So for the various value of omega from the phase plots, so we have to find the phase angle. So if we find, we will get minus 98 degree, then 102 degree, minus 10, then minus 110 degree, then minus 118 degree, then minus 130 degree, then for 0 minus 146 degree, then for minus 4 we will get minus 156 degree, then for minus 8 we will get minus 168 degree, then for 11.5, for 3.2 we will get minus 180 degree. So why we stopped 11.5 here instead of 12? Because minus 180 degree, we reached minus 180 degree, so we can stop up to this. So therefore, so now next we have to, from these values, so we have to draw the Nicholas chart. So we know, so this is the Nicholas chart. So this is the Nicholas chart. So from this chart, so this is the gain in terms of decibel. So this is the phase angle. So now we see this is the M contour. It means magnitude in terms of M contour. This dot line shows the N contour. This dot line is nothing but the M contour that indicates the phase value. Dot line is the N contour that indicates the phase angle. It means this is by using M1, this is the procedure, or by using this Nicholas chart, we can plot the magnitude plot and the phase plot. So we can find the various value of M and N. It means M means magnitude, N means degree. So now what we are going to do, so from this graph, so we are going to draw, for example, for omega equal to 20, so omega equal to minus 90, we are going to mark. So we see magnitude is 20. So from this is the magnitude 20, phase angle equal to 98 degree. So this is 80, this is 100. So this is 90. So 90, it means exactly it is almost 100. So the point will come here. So the point will come here at corresponding point omega equal to 0.2. Then next for 16, then minus 102 degree. So this is the 16, minus 102 is, this is the 102. Therefore it will come here. At the time omega equal to 0.31. Then next one 12 degree, sorry, 12 decibel, then angle is minus 110. This is the 12 angle, this is 100, so this is 120. Therefore this in between is the minus 120, so minus 110. So now this is minus 110, then 12. So this is the point where omega equal to 0.5. Then next we have to take 8, then minus 118. So this is the 8, minus 118 means this is the minus 118. Then this is the point. Then corresponding omega equal to 0.74. Then next, so next value 4, then minus 130. So this is the 4, minus 130 means in the middle. So this is the middle, then 4. So now at this point omega equal to 0.74. Then next, sorry, 0.105. Omega equal to 1.05 for 4, minus 130. Next 0, then minus 146. So this is the 0, this is 150, 146 means it will come here. So this is the point, omega equal to 1.5. Next for 0 decibel, magnitude is 0 decibel, but angle is minus 146 degree. So we have to mark here, angle is, magnitude is 0 decibel in this Nicholas chart, but angle is 146. This is 140, this is 150. Therefore the point will come here. So at the time omega equal to, from this omega equal to 1.5. Next, magnitude in decibel equal to minus 4, angle is minus 156. So we have to draw minus 4 angle minus 156. So here, so this is the minus 4. So minus 156 is, this is 150, this is 160. So 156 will come here. So this point. So this is the point. So where omega equal to, from this omega equal to 2. So this we can mark it as omega equal to 2. Next, magnitude is minus 8 decibel, angle is minus 168. So here this is the minus 8, minus 168 is here. So this is 170. So 168 it will come here. So magnitude is minus 8. So this is the point. So where omega equal to 2.6. So at the time omega equal to 2.6. Next, finally minus 11.5, angle is minus 180 degree. So this is 180 degree. So 11.5 means it will come here. So at the time omega equal to 3.2. So omega equal to 3.2. So now we have to connect all these points. Okay, so this is the Nicholas chart. After drawing the Nicholas chart, so now we have to, so we know, so this is magnitude in decibel, so this is angle in degree. So here we know, so this dot line shows the n circle. It means it indicates the degree. So this dark line shows the, for example, this dark line shows the M circle. So we know in this Nicholas chart, so this dark lines are M circles are cutting at various places. Similarly, at various places, this dot lines are cutting. So we have to, so in this Nicholas chart, so we have to identify. So in, suppose in M circle, if we take 0.25 where the circle is cutting this Nicholas chart. So we have to identify that point. So we have to find out the omega value and also omega value. This is the magnitude. Suppose if we take this circle, it is cut at this point. Corresponding point magnitude is this 0.25. Angle is, the corresponding angle is suppose 10 degree. So omega we know this is 0.31. This is 0.5 means in between we can say this may be 0.32. So likewise we have to identify. So first we can take 0.25. So this is the point. First here we can write 0.25 decibel. At 0.25 decibel, so we have considered M circle 0.25 decibels. So this is the M circle. So it is cutting at this point. So at this, so suppose this is 0.31 means, so this is here 0.5. So in between this may be 0.4. So it is nothing but omega equal to, it is omega equal to 0.36. So from this omega equal to 0.36. So what is the angle? So we have to, next one, this is the dot line. So we can say, so now its angle is, we see this dot line angle is this, it indicates the 10 degree. So after that 20. So we see actually it is cutting at this point. So we can say at this point. So now angle is nothing but 12 degree. So now next we can take 1. So after this 0.25 we can take 1. So this is the one, actually this circle is cutting at this point. So now at this point what is the omega value? This is 0.74, this is 0.5. In between if we measure, we see it will come around 0.62. Then magnitude is 1. Here we have to write it as 1. So what is the corresponding angle? So corresponding angle, so this point is in between this dotted line, this dotted line. This dotted line indicates 20 degree. This dotted line indicates 10 degree. So in between, so this is 20, this is 10. So it may be, this 20 means this point may be 21 degree. So here we have to write it as 21 degree. So next we have to take, next M circle is 2. So here we can mark it as 2. So the corresponding omega, so 2, actually it is cutting at this point. So what is the omega? This is 0.74. We see this is 0.74, this is 1.05. So in between it will be 1. So it will be omega equal to 1. So now the corresponding angle is, this angle is 30, this angle is 40, it is in between. So corresponding angle is 35 degree. So next we can take 2. Next we can take 3. So magnitude is 3. Suppose this is the 3. Actually it is cutting at this point. So now omega. So omega equal to, so this is 1.5. So this indicates the 1.05. It means we can say 1. So this is 1.5. This is 1. It means it will be around 1.2. Now corresponding angle. So now corresponding angle. So this is 50. So next is 60. 50 to 60. Actually it is exactly 50. Therefore here 50 degree. Next after this, so we can take, after 3 we can consider 4. Here we can consider 4. So this is the M circle which magnitude is 4 decibel. Actually it is touching at this point. So its omega value equal to, this is 1.5, this is omega equal to 2. So it means this may be around 1.6. The corresponding angle, this is 70, this is 90. It means it is 80. So it will come around 78. So now angle is 78 degree. So next we can consider, so after 4, so we have to check whether we see next 3. So this is also cutting at this point. So we can consider 3. Corresponding magnitude omega equal to, we see it is 2, this is 1.5. It will be around 1.8. So omega equal to 1.8. So now corresponding angle, we see this is 90, this is 110. So corresponding angle in between is 102. It will come around 102. Next we see after this third, again this second line is cutting at this point. So this is the second. So this is third, this is second. We see this is the magnitude second. So it is exactly coming at this point. This point omega equal to, we know already 2. Omega equal to 2. The decibel also 2. Its corresponding angle is, we see this is, it is lying in between 130 and 150. It is 140 means, so this is 140. After that it may be 120. So we see, actually we see this is 110, this is 130. Actually this point is exactly in between these 2 points. So it is 120 degree. After 102 degree, 120. Next again we see this one is again cutting at this point. So now omega equal to, here 1, omega equal to 2.1. So now angle is nothing but the 130 degree. Similarly, so now next, this is the 0 decibel line. Actually it is coming and it will cut at this point. So now omega equal to, so now corresponding omega equal to, so this is 2.6, this is 2, it means it is 2.1. So this is again at 0, it is 2, it is 2.6. It means this is the point where it exactly indicates the 0 decibel. So we see, so this is the 0 decibel. We see actually it is, this line is coming this way and it is meeting at this point. So this is 2.6, this is 2, so it is 2.3. So therefore omega equal to 2.3. Actually this point is lying in between these two. The angle is nearly, this is here 130, 150. Actually it is lying at this point, so it is 140 degree. So now here 0. Next line is, we see, actually we can take next line as minus 0.2. So actually, so this is the minus 0.2 line. Actually it is coming and cutting at this point. So cutting at this point. So now this is 2.6, this is 2, means in between this may be 2.4. So now this is minus 2 decibel. The corresponding angle, actually it is lying exactly on 150, nearly 150. So we can take it is a 150 degree. Next minus 3. So we can take this minus 3. This minus 3 is meeting at this point. So now omega may be 2.5. So this is 2.6. So we can select 2.5. So now this is minus 3 decibel. What is the angle? Here it is 160. This is actually, this is 150, this is 160. In between this may be 155. Next we have to take this minus 4 decibel. So actually it is cutting at this point. So it means it is very nearer to 2.6. So it is 2.6 we can consider. So next its corresponding angle, actually it is in between 160 and 150. So therefore this we can say it as 165. So now this is minus 4 decibel. Similarly, next one is minus, we can take minus 8 decibel. This is meeting at this point. So now omega equal to around, it is 2.6 is 3.2. It may be 3. So it is omega. Now it is minus 8 decibel. The corresponding angle is, it is lying between 180 and 170. So it is exactly centered. Therefore here we can select as 175 degree. So now, so first what we have done, actually from this curve, first from this tabulation we have taken the various value of omega and we have found the magnitude in decibel and corresponding angle also. We have drawn this value into ordinary Bodier plot. So from the plot we have taken the magnitude in the 4 decibel gap, 2016, 12, 8, 4, 0, minus 4, minus 8, minus 12.5. Actually it is exactly 180 degree. Therefore instead of minus 12 we have selected as minus 11.5. So after, so corresponding angle also, so we have noted the omega value corresponding to this 2016, 12, 8, 4, 0. Then corresponding angle also we have marked. Then after completing this table, we have to take this magnitude and angle. Then we have to draw in this Nicholas chart. Actually this Nicholas chart indicates this is the magnitude, this is the angle. So corresponding magnitude and angle we have to draw. So this Nicholas chart will cut the, this Nicholas in this Nicholas chart, this plot will cut the dark line indicates the M circle. Then dot line indicates the N circle which represents the angle. Suppose this is angle, this is magnitude. So we have taken this 0.25, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then again we see here 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. So these circles will cut this plot. So corresponding omega by using VC, suppose if this is the point, means this is omega value 0.74, this is 0.5. So in between approximately we have to take. So then corresponding angle also, which is the nearest angle we have to take. So this point is between this line. So angles are in between 20 and 30. So it may be 22. So like that we have to select the angle and also omega. So we have to complete this tabulation. After completing this tabulation, so once again for various value of omega, so we have to mark the magnitude and angle. We have to take this omega, then in the Bodier plot, so for various value of omega we have to mark the magnitude and phase angle. Actually we see, so I am going here 0.36. So this is 1, it is 0.1, so 0.2, 0.3, so 0.36 means this is the 0.36. So here 0.25 means it will come here. So this is the point. So next 1, so this is the 1, the corresponding. So next 0.62 means it is 1 decibel. So 0.62 means this is 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, this is 0.62. So therefore corresponding 1. Next omega equal to 1, the corresponding magnitude is 2. So now omega equal to 1, the corresponding magnitude is 2. Similarly, so we have to take various omega values. Then we have to draw omega versus magnitude in this magnitude plot. Next in Bodier plot, so we have to draw the magnitude and phase plot. So magnitude plot should be omega versus this magnitude. Phase plot should be omega versus this phase plot. We see actually I have marked. So this is magnitude plot. It will go like this. So these are all the lines. So this is the magnitude plot. Next one is phase plot. So this is the phase plot. It indicates in green color. Actually I am drawing phase plot in green color. So this we can say phase plot. So from this magnitude and phase plot, so we can easily get our required three things. So we see, so this is the maximum resonant peak. We see, so at resonant corresponding value is we see, actually this is 1, this is 2, in between this is 1.8. So next, so the resonant peak is 4 decibel. We see resonant peak is 4 decibel. Resonant frequency equal to 1.8. Resonant frequency omega equal to 1.8. Next one is bandwidth. So bandwidth is nothing but when this magnitude and phase plot are meeting at the corresponding frequency is nothing but bandwidth. So now this is the bandwidth omega b. So now from this graph, this is omega or resonant frequency. The corresponding magnitude is nothing but the resonant peak. So here both the plots are meeting the corresponding. Here both the plots are meeting the corresponding frequency is omega b, that is bandwidth. So now, so from the graph, resonant peak equal to resonant peak omega m are equal to plus 4 decibel. Next, resonant frequency omega are equal to 1.6 radian per second. This is 1.6 radian per second. Bandwidth omega b equal to 2.5 radian per second. Actually, we have found the resonant peak, resonant frequency, bandwidth from the graph. We see this is the maximum peak value. The corresponding magnitude is 4. Therefore, it is a plus 4 decibel. It is resonant peak. The corresponding frequency we see. The corresponding frequency is 1.6 radian per second. This is 1. This is 2. In between, this is 1.6. Therefore, resonant frequency equal to 1.6 radian per second. Bandwidth we see. When phase plot, this is phase plot. When this phase plot and magnitude plot cut at one point, that meeting point is nothing but the meeting point. Corresponding frequency is bandwidth. Actually, it is 2.5. Here, its value. This is the point. Its value is 2.5. So, from the problem, so far we found the required resonant peak, resonant frequency, bandwidth.